What's the craziest thing you did in high school to feel alive? I was the most boring person at my high school. Not shy, not awkward, just empty. I had nothing going on behind my eyes and everyone could tell. Teachers called on me and forgot my answer before I finished talking. Girls looked through me like I was made of glass. I ate lunch alone every day for 2.5 years and not a single person ever asked to sit with me. Not even once. I wasn't sad about it. That was the scary part. I felt nothing about anything. My therapist said I was emotionally flatlined. My mom said I just needed to put myself out there. Neither of them understood. I didn't want friends. I didn't want hobbies. I wanted to feel something. Anything. Even if it was pain. Especially if it was pain. That's the headspace I was in when I found out about the pit. Underground fights. Every Friday. Behind the old Walmart on 79th. No refs. No rules. Just two kids beating the hell out of each other while rich kids bet their parents money. I went to watch. I left with a split lip and $300, and for the first time in my life, I felt alive. My first opponent was a kid named Darius. He'd won 6 fights in a row, had biceps the size of my head. I don't know why I volunteered. Maybe I wanted to see how much I could feel. Devin, the organizer, looked at me like I was already dead. You sure, bro? Darius doesn't stop when you tap. Good. That confused him. It confused Darius, too. The fight started, and he hit me so hard my vision went white. I hit the ground, tasted concrete and blood. The crowd was laughing, but I got up. He hit me again. I got up again. He hit me a third time. I got up a third time. By the 4th time, nobody was laughing. Darius was breathing hard. I was smiling, blood in my teeth. You done? I asked. He hesitated. That's when I realized the secret. Fighting isn't about being stronger. It's about wanting it more, and nobody wanted it more than someone who had nothing else. I caught him with a right hook while he was catching his breath, then another, then I didn't stop. Devin had to pull me off. Jesus Christ, he said. Where did you come from? I wiped my mouth. Nowhere. Word spread fast. The kid who wouldn't stay down. The kid who smiled when he bled. They called me different things. Ghost, zombie, dead boy. I liked dead boy best. It felt accurate. By week 12, I was undefeated. 12-0. Kids from other schools were coming just to watch me fight. Devin was making thousands off bets, and I had a nemesis. Victor showed up week 13. A legend. Graduated 2 years ago. Undefeated when he left. 14-0. Rumor was he'd been training at a real gym. Rumor was he put someone in a coma once. Rumor was he came back specifically because of me. Because I was about to break his record. Because people were already calling me the new king. Devin hyped it for weeks. The championship. $2 grand to the winner. Biggest pot in pit history. The night of the fight, I couldn't even get close to the warehouse. Cars everywhere. People I'd never seen. Older guys with face tattoos. Girls taking videos for their Finsta. It felt different. Dangerous. Real. Victor was already in the circle when I got there. Shirtless. Covered in tattoos. Looking at me like I was a bug he was about to step on. You're the one? He said. The kid who smiles? Yeah. Let's see if you're still smiling when I'm done. He wasn't wrong to be confident. First 2 minutes, he destroyed me. Professional level combos. I couldn't block. Couldn't dodge. Just ate shot after shot. Went down 3 times. Crowd got quiet. Devin stopped taking bets. Nobody wanted to bet on a corpse. But I kept getting up every single time. And every time I got up, Victor's face changed. Confusion. Then frustration. Then something like fear. Why won't you stay down? I spit blood onto the concrete. Because I don't know how. He charged at me. Sloppy. Angry. And angry fighters make mistakes. He threw a wild right hook. I slipped it. Countered with everything I had left. Caught him right on the jaw. He stumbled. I hit him again and again. And then he was on the ground and I was on top of him and I didn't stop until Devin pulled me off. It's over. It's over. Victor wasn't moving. For a second I thought I killed him. Then he groaned. Rolled over. Looked up at me with pure hate. Rematch. He whispered. No. I said. I'm retired. The crowd erupted. Devin handed me $2,000 cash. Kids were chanting dead boy. I walked out of that warehouse a legend and walked right into flashing lights. Cops everywhere. They came in quiet. Undercover had been there for weeks. Some rich kid snitched after losing too much. Devin got arrested on the spot. Charged with everything. A detective grabbed my arm. You fight in there? I was 17. Bloody. Shaking from adrenaline. I looked more like a victim than a champion. I just came to watch. I said. It got out of hand. He looked at my face. At the warehouse. At Devin in cuffs. Get out of here, kid. And don't let me see you again. I didn't argue. Walked home with 2,000 in my waistband and blood drying on my chin. Devin got expelled. Victor disappeared. The pit died. Senior year I went back to being nobody. Invisible again, but different. The flat line was gone. Something cracked open. I noticed things now. Small stuff. Rain on the windows. Music. The way my mom laughed at bad TV. I don't know if I'm fixed, but I'm not empty anymore. Not completely. I still have that 2,000. Haven't spent $1. Sometimes I count it just to remember it was real. Dead boy. Undefeated. Retired. Nobody knows. And I like it that way.